I've been gone so long my camera won't focus. Oh my god. Okay. Hi guys, and back to my channel, That Chocolate Big with me, Erin Wells, and you read that title correctly. Let's make Maine style lobster rolls and Cajun crab cakes. Let's get started. Y'all, my bad, I've been gone for too long. I just knew I was gonna be cooking every week, and then I realized when I get home I don't want to cook, which is why I was doing vlogs. But we still gonna cook, y'all. I gotta get consistent. I gotta get consistent. If you new here, I'm gonna get consistent. For the lobster rolls, we're gonna be using heart of palm, and for our crab cakes, we're gonna be using some marinated artichoke. So let's get started. Let's start off by cutting up our red pepper, and we're gonna, well, this is already cut, but I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. I got some pre-diced celery and onions. Y'all, I'm working harder, not smarter. I forgot about my little hand chopper, so let's use it. We go, baby, put that right on up in there. Okay, why are we doing manual labor if we got a hand chopper? Come on now. It's always one. I'm going to do the same thing with the celery and onions. Yes, it's a little red pepper in there, but it's all going in the same place, so that's okay. Y'all, I forgot I had these 2 jalapenos from my garden, so you know what? Let's do it. Let's add it on here. Spicy crab cakes, okay? If you don't like spice, leave this out. All right? All right. I know y'all probably think this is a lot of filling for the artichoke, and it is. I'm not gonna use all of it. This can be for another recipe, pasta, whatever, but I don't have another plan for this, so I'm gonna cook it all. Don't forget that jalapeno, again, optional. I'm not going to season this right now because we're not going to use all of this. I'm only going to season the part that we're actually going to use. For right now, I'm just kind of sauteing down these veggies. I'm going to take out a tablespoon out for our next recipe. Along with some of the residual cold veggies, we're going to be adding in that red pepper, onion, and celery to our lobster as well. I have some in here. Let's actually go ahead and get another tablespoon. Boom. We're going to open up our heart of palm and pour out the liquid. This is already salad cut, so no need for me to chop. I'm actually just going to mash it up with the meat masher. Let's add in some dill weed. Some Old Bay. I'm using blackened, but use whatever you like. I'm going to add a little bit of this hot vinegar. This is optional. You can use regular vinegar. I just happen to love this infused one. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Just a little dash. Of course, we're going to add in our futaki. Y'all know what this is. The rice seasoning, okay? With the seaweed flakes in here, all right? We want it to taste like the sea, so we got to put in those flavors, okay? Let's go ahead and juice 1 whole lemon. Let's add a ½ tablespoon of that lemon juice into our mixture. We might add more, but we don't want to overpower anything because this is going to be cold. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise to our mixture. Okay, or whatever this is. Alright, now I'm going to get out my meat masher and let's get to work. Realize we didn't add no salt, no pepper, but I'm still gonna try it and see where we are right now. Baby ain't put a lick of salt in here. What? But flavor wise, let's see what we're working with, okay? Smile at it. Oh, that's good. I like that. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I think what I want is another ½ tablespoon of lemon juice. I like that little zing. Or it might be the vinegar. I don't know. Something's giving a nice little zing, okay? And they're both acid, so, but I'm going to go with lemon juice. And then we need some salt and pepper. We need some salt and pepper. More lemon juice. Some salt. 1, 2, skip a few. 99, 100. Okay. Pepper. Bop, 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 bop. Doop, doop, doop. I'm the only one eating this, so I'm going to use the same fork I just did. Are y'all washing my dishes? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought somebody who wasn't washing my dishes said something. All right. All right, let's try again. Smile at it. That's good. That's good. I'm not one of those delusional vegans who say, oh my God, just like lobster. No, it tastes like seafood style heart of palm. All right, let's put this in the fridge and work on our crab cakes. Okay, one more bite. Just one more. Now let's open up our artichokes and get into our crab cakes. I'm going to pour out the liquid and give it a rough chop. I'm actually going to try something different. Let's see if we can chop it up with a meat masher. Answer to that was no. Okay, so I'm just going to take my kitchen shears and just kind of chop these up. I'm not going to use the food processor because I want the flakiness of the artichokes to stay intact. So again, just going to kind of cut these with the kitchen shears so we can keep the flakiness. Alright, you guys see I left a lot, way too much liquid in here, so I'm going to give it another pour. This is what we are looking like so far. Let's add in a half a cup of those sauteed veggies that we did earlier. Dump those right on in. We're going to add in about 3 shakes of Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2, 3. A squirt of Dijon mustard. Because we want it to taste like the sea, let's add in some roasted seaweed. I'm going to add in about half of this package because, you know, that's my business. I lied. I'm going to add in the whole package. I'm going to eat this one. I'm going to eat that one. Alright, just mixing that all together. Alright, now we're going to add in some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. This makes me sneeze. We gotta add in a little Louisiana style hot sauce because, baby, what? This is Louisiana style crab cakes. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Chill, chill, chill. I'm gonna start off by adding in a half a cup of panko breadcrumbs, but we are gonna add in some more. Let's go ahead and mix that together. See where we are. We're gonna kind of try to soak up some of that liquid. We're gonna build on the panko breadcrumbs just to kind of absorb some of that liquid. Because this is vegan, baby, we can get us a little taste. It's vegan, baby. Come on. Y'all meat eaters gotta be a little jealous. Like, I can eat this raw. I'm not gonna get sick. Y'all can't do that. But I'm good. I'm good. All right, here we go. We head in the right direction. What did I forget again? Baby, what do I have against salt and pepper? What's going on today? Yeah, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. Y'all are close. Let's go ahead and add in that salt. And that pepper. Let's do 2 tablespoons of just egg. You see it. She got it on sale. Another half a cup of that panko breadcrumb. I think I'm going to do 1 more tablespoon of just egg, and then we're going to start forming our patties. Alrighty guys, let's get our cast iron ready. Yes, I reuse grease. Okay, don't play with me. Period. This is grapeseed oil, by the way. I did put our crab... Oh, okay, not you falling out. I did put our crab mixture in the freezer just so it'll be easier to fry. It's been in here for about 30 minutes. While we wait for our oil to heat up, let's whip up a quick remoulade sauce. This is just for me, so if you're doing this for a crowd, obviously you're going to double or triple this. Let's do a little mustard. I would say that's about a half a tablespoon. Let's do about 2 tablespoons of mayo. A little bit of sriracha. Baby, now I get everything on sale. I like spicy. Boom. Some relish. Okay, now that was too much. See, that was too much relish came out. Too much relish came out. Let's mix that together. I'm going to add in some more sriracha for all that relish, honey. And this is the leftover lemon juice from our previous squeeze. We're going to add in about, bloop. What's that? What y'all think that is? A teaspoon. Okay, a little bloop. All right. All right, we're going to set that to the side. And I do believe I smell oil, so let's go. Alrighty, let's take our semi-cold crab cakes and put it right in the oil. Okay, y'all, this is where the recipe took a little turn for me. I had high hopes these crab cakes were going to be bomb.com. However, my binder was not binding. I don't think it was just eggs fault. I think I needed more of a bread consistency, aka either like a chickpea flour like I do my usual crab cakes, or more breadcrumbs, because baby, these things fell apart. Altogether, they were in here for about 3.5 to 4 minutes. I flipped the first one at 1 minute in, but it was not time. But yeah, y'all, not gonna say this was a fail for me, but it definitely was not a success. But you know, let's just let the recipe keep going, and y'all gonna see what happened. Y'all gonna see them just fall right on apart. Now that I'm thoroughly discouraged, let's go ahead and do our lobster rolls in this pan right here. I don't know what happened, y'all. I think because it was at room temperature too long over here. That's all right. We got crab cake pieces. That's all right. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? We're going to go ahead and melt some vegan butter here. And we're going to toast up our lobster roll buns. I'm using these potato hot dog buns. Y'all, I started washing dishes and burnt. Okay. And burnt my bread a little bit, but I still think it's going to be delicious. I'm not making another one. We're not wasting another piece of bread. Amen. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna love or hate the cold lobster heart of palm mixture with the hot bread, but we finna try it. We gonna try it on out. Hold on, y'all can't see nothing. There we go. Yes. Let's load that on up in there. To give it more of a lobster look, I should have added some smoked paprika, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's see if we can. Ooh, okay. Okay, she's still cute. Alright, I put our remoulade on top, and let's put a little dill weed, because you know they don't eat it if they don't see that little grass, okay? Especially here in Atlanta. Gotta have a little grass on there, alright? We'll try our lobster roll first. Smile at it. Just as I thought, I'm not a huge fan of the cold lobster, child please, the seafood heart of palm with the hot bread, but it is good. Let's get into the crab cake. That fell apart, but that's okay. That's alright. What does she taste like? Smile at her. This is good. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The OG way I make my crab cakes is better. Oh, I love the spice though. Oh, I love the spice. The way I usually make my crab cakes, I like that better. I usually make it with the chickpea flour and the panko breadcrumbs. I didn't do it this time because I was doing, you know, Louisiana style with the peppers and the onions and celery. I like the way I make it better. I like my original way better. This is not bad. But I'm going to tell you, if you made my original way, you try this way, I think you'll also agree. And it's not points off of the texture. We know the texture of the other one is better. I'm literally going on flavor, but I do like this spice. I love this spice level. Like, it's not spicy, but it has a nice little kick that lingers. This is real. I love the spice level of this. I'm going to try some on some bread, like a little sandwich. Hold on, y'all. I'm just doing an experiment. Just being a little big bag. Okay. If you do what I do, or did what I did, and mess up your crab cakes, put it on the buttered roll. Oh, baby, this is a little... Now this made it skyrocket another point. Oh, let me let y'all go, baby. We gotta say goodbye. Make this. Tweak what I told you to tweak. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, hype this video up, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Also, y'all, tell me down below what y'all want me to cook. I just have not had any inspiration. What do you want me to cook? Not nothing too exotic. Let me know down below. Thank you so much. All right.